Welcome on board Mr. Premchand Devakonda, the CFO of Electronic Mart, to get a better sense of what the GST rejig implications could be on their business. Premchand, hi, morning. Great to have you on the show. With ACs, dishwashers, TV monitors, projectors, all moving from 28 to now 18% GST. Tell me, how much do you think this is going to uplift demand? What is your anticipation as we step into the festive season?
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much for having me on your show. For the last 3-4 quarters, we witnessed demand slowdown for these categories. That may be because of higher food inflation rate and also the higher interest costs. So these things actually reduce the demand for these discretionary purchases. And see, we could, like, effective second quarter of this financial year, we did see decent double-digit growth after a long time. Like after 3-4 quarters, we witnessed decent double-digit growth in the months of July and August, and that may be because of the tax relaxations, income tax relaxations offered to the middle income groups. And on top of it, now the GST revision will also add certain it will leave certain more money in the hands of the consumer, and we are quite optimistic about the outcome in the upcoming festive season.
Okay, so that's the take coming in. Let's also talk about what else could be in focus here in terms of the kind of offerings you have. And now that we've spoken about the festive period, when you particularly talk about ACs, air coolers, segments that have seen a lull due to the early monsoons, do you believe that these two triggers ahead, the festive period as well as the GST cut, could provide some fillip to white goods?
Yeah. When we talk about air conditioners, it's a seasonal product. So normally the AC season is in the first quarter of the financial year. I think we are almost, we have to wait and see the demand for air conditioners in the next summer season, which will start sometime in the mid-February and it will last till mid-May. So the demand for air conditioners can be witnessed only in the next summer season. Whereas the other large screen televisions, I think it is not a seasonal product and it is more of a festive purchase. So we are expecting very decent demand for the large screen televisions in the festive season.
All right, but what about passing on the benefits to the customers? Will Electronic Marts pass on full benefits to the customers, or has it already started? Because now that we are hearing from some of the retail chains that they have started already passing on the benefits in order to attract more customers at this point in time.
Obviously, we have to pass it on to the customers. We cannot make undue benefits out of these rate cuts. And it is against the law as well. So anti-profiteering law is there. So we should not make any undue gains out of this. And undoubtedly, the entire benefit will be passed on to the customers. And in fact, what happened in the last couple of weeks, in anticipation of the GST rate cut, even these, I think the purchase decisions by the consumers were also deferred. So they were waiting to see. They're going to make the purchases only after 22nd of this month.
Okay, so that's the take on that. Let's talk about your presence in the north of India. Now, while largely you have concentration of presence in the south and you are a big player over there, you've recently opened your latest store in Gurugram. Help us understand what role will North India play in your next phase of growth and what is your expansion plan there?
Currently, we are having about 30 plus stores. It's 31 stores in NCR. And that count will be taken to at least 40 in the next 12 months. That is our target. So by end of the next calendar year, we will be touching that 40 mark. And that is the target as of now. And it will be further expanded to the peripherals of NCR and that will be the master plan will be rolled out sometime in the last quarter of this year. So in long run, over the next 3-4 years, we will take the store count in northern region, that is NCR and the peripherals of NCR and Western UP. So we will be taking that count to at least 100. So that is the plan as of now.
And how do you think the GST cut alters your pricing and discounting strategy, especially against some of the other online rivals like an Amazon, Flipkart, etc.?
See, I think more or less it will be on par with online players. So, we have to maintain, because these prices are decided by the brands, and we have to adhere to their pricing. And it is more or less similar for both online and offline players.
But let's also touch upon some of your numbers then. What we can see is that in the quarter gone by, there was some bit of a dip in terms of your bottom line. If you can help us understand the factors that were at play, but going ahead, given that you are expecting the festive demand to kick in a bigger way, and especially post the implementation of newer taxes, how do you see your numbers start reflecting that, and how can the numbers pan out in upcoming quarters?
See, in Q2, definitely there will be double-digit growth. And also a portion of the festive season is occurring in the second quarter. That will start in the last week of this month. And we are quite obvious that I think optimistic about more decent double-digit growth in the current quarter. And as the store throughput improves, we will have the better bottom line as well.
And so you've helped us with your outlook about your store count in the northern part of the country. Give us a sense of your overall store count target by the end of this year, if you have a number on that front.
See, this year we are going to add 30 stores. So that means store count will reach to 230.
Okay, Mr. Deverakonda, thank you so much for your time today. Great speaking with you.